Where are we going, guys? Where are we driving to today?
Paris.
To see?
The Eiffel Tower.
Hey, the Eiffel Tower!
Yeah.
Woohoo! So where are we going after Paris?
We are going to Spain.
That's right. And then where after that?
Portugal.
Hey! And can you remember how many miles it is from here? 1,501.
We've done a mile.
One down, 1,500 to go. And 11 supercharging stops, it's saying. For anyone that's worried about doing road trips in Teslas, if I was in another car, I'd be terrified about this road trip. But as long as you're in a Tesla, you've got all the superchargers you need. If I was in another electric car that wasn't a Tesla, then I wouldn't do it. It's as simple as that. Either until Tesla opens up its supercharging to all cars everywhere, or until other manufacturers start getting their own supercharging network, there's still no choice other than a Tesla. I'd love to buy a different electric car. None of the others are anywhere near in terms of actual ownership convenience. When you're doing a transcontinental road trip in an electric car, in a Tesla, this is my third one, so the tip that I've learned, the trick that I've learned, is to always have enough charge when you stop to supercharge, that if there was a problem with that supercharger that meant for any reason you couldn't charge up, you still got enough to get to the next one. Roughly speaking, that's 20-25% of charge. Typically 20-25% of your battery in a long range Tesla Model 3 will be enough to get you to the next supercharger if the one you're planning to stop at has a problem. So this is our first supercharged stop of, I wonder how many it's going to be in the end. So we've got 49 miles left, 10 miles to the charger, and a supercharger at the Eurotunnel terminal. We're going to grab some lunch while it's charging up before we get on our train. I think being able to supercharge here is like having someone fill up your car with petrol while you have lunch. It's very civilised. How much has our car been charged up for us? A couple hundred miles, that'll do. They won't let Teslas go on the upstairs downstairs bit and the double decker bit because they think that Teslas are too fat with a PH. This is our first supercharger stop in France.
I see one on the map, look.
I know, but they're often hard to find in these big places. Can be a pain in the...
Turn left in 300 feet.
There they are. See them?
Yeah.
How do we get to them though?
Yeah.
We are nearly
in Paris.
Nearly there.
we're getting closer. We are getting closer.
We're in Paris.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
There.
Look, it's so big! Look how big it is, guys.
It's humongous.
It is humongous. Now we've got to find somewhere to park. Here come the sparkles. Yay!
Whoa.
Woohoo! It's 11 o'clock at night. We've been on the road all day. The kids have been amazing. We are at a rest stop just outside Paris on our way down to Orléans for the night for a hotel. So we had a very not comfortable night in that cheap hotel. and we are in the town of Orléans, and we have got 440 odd miles to go to get to San Sebastian. But I actually want to get a bit further on. There's another town in Spain that will take a bite out of tomorrow's journey. So if we make good progress today without stopping too much, then tomorrow's journey won't be too long. So we're just coming to our first supercharging stop of the second day, and one of the minor disadvantages, I suppose, is that the Tesla superchargers aren't always at the motorway service stations. So for example, on this one we've actually got to go about a mile and a half or so off the motorway to get to the supercharge station, and they can sometimes be in the middle of nowhere as well. I can't remember what this one is. Right guys, and now this is the other thing, is that the Tesla sat-nav is sometimes not very clear about exactly where to find the chargers. And this one's in a really obscure place. I'm assuming it's in here somewhere. So it's like a fancy hotel. Oh yes, look.
Yeah,
Art Hotel. So we're going to go into the Art Hotel. Wow, there's palm trees.
Yeah.
So this is, sometimes you get to go to really cool, unexpected, funky places.
Yeah. This place is.
This is a weird place for a supercharger,
Yeah. No, it's not.
isn't it? We've just supercharged up to about 98%, giving us a range of about 280 miles, and it's 145 miles to the next supercharger. And we're gonna, as soon as we're out of the roadworks, we're gonna set the cruise control at 90 miles an hour, which is about 10% over the speed limit of 81 miles an hour, and see how much battery we've used, more than the actual potential maximum range. I think we'll probably use most of it. Okay, so we had 280 miles and we got 65 left. So we used 215 miles of range to do 150 miles. So that's 65 more. That's not actually that bad, considering that we were doing between 90 and 100 most of the way.
And you got told off.
Oh yeah, in France they've got this thing where they read your number plate and they put it up on the overhead gantry. It has your number plate and says "too fast, trop vite," shaming you publicly. If only I cared.
I know.
About public shaming.
Didn't stop you, did it? What? 25 euros?
I told you, the tolls cost more than the electricity to charge the car up.
I wonder what's going to be at this place. It doesn't look like very much.
How exciting! It's like a lucky dip every time.
Mr. Bricolage.
Mr. Bricolage, Mr. Bricolage. And I think we're going to end up in some budget hotel car park. This looks like a posh hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the trees.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. I'm not sure we can have lunch here. If we can, I think it's going to be horrible.
Well, there's pictures of lunch on the Tesla.
I'm sure they
boards.
will do that. I'm sure there'll be a restaurant, but it's a hotel restaurant. It's probably going to be horribly expensive.
Look, that Tesla's moving.
Oh yes, and it has bicycles on the back.
Mm. It's an English one.
Oh, she was looking sort of like that at us.
So we made a decision to stop in San Sebastian tonight. Hopefully get a hotel by the sea. We're a little bit behind where we wanted to be, but we've been stopping and relaxing a little bit more than we planned. So we'll have a slightly longer journey tomorrow across Spain into Portugal. But if we make an early start, that'll be okay. So we're just stuck in traffic around Bordeaux at the moment. And I was hoping to catch a nice river view with the 360, but I was too late. So instead you got this lovely view of the rush hour traffic on a Thursday afternoon in Bordeaux. Okay, it's taking us off on a random place again. Oh, we're going into an industrial zone again.
Oh no.
This looks like it might be one of the less fun. And it's a fast charger, super duper charger.
A super duper duper charger.
Super duper duper charger.
Yeah.
Ooh, this much
It's a
charger.
250, also known as a 250 kilowatt charger, as opposed to a 150 kilowatt charger, which means it'll charge faster. So I forgot to turn the cameras on as we arrived at this one. This is unusual in that the chargers are not at that end of the bay, they're at this end of the bay. But this is our last charge of the day. And then we're going to be going to just another 60 kilometers, less in fact, 50 kilometers to San Sebastian, to a hotel for the night. Not quite as far as we hoped to get, but we'll make up the time tomorrow. We're going to have an earlier night tonight, earlier start tomorrow. It's called Coisy Hotel. 46 minutes, 37 miles.
46 minutes, yes!
Okay guys. So 4 people and luggage. I keep forgetting what a massive difference this makes. 1 suitcase, 2 suitcases, that enormous suitcase. So 3 big suitcases, a suit carrier on the top, 3 small bags. So that's like 6. And there's also stuff under there. There's a big thing under there. We've got my electric skateboard. My one wheel is under there. Back on the road again!
Back on the road again!
This is a really good thing for people to see who are worried about range.
Yeah.
Right? It tells you how much battery you're going to have left when you get to the next charger.
Yeah. And that's accurate most of the time.
Right? It is actually. That's more accurate than this. It's actually a maximum theoretical range
Yeah.
if you drove like a granny. That's based on your current driving. How much you're going to have left when you get there.
Also, don't generalise grannies because there's a granny at my speed awareness course.
So this is our first supercharging stop on day 3. Oh look, now this is worth pointing out that they've got old chargers and new ones. The new ones are much faster. They're 250 kilowatt, so always go.
How do
I call these
you
the super
tell,
duper charger
Daddy?
because it's a different connector. So how much do we actually have left?
44.
Yeah, but what's that percent?
15.
15, okay. It said 18%, didn't it? But with them, we went pretty fast. So these are the 250 kilowatt charging connectors, which charge much faster than the old style ones over here. So if you ever do come to a supercharger and you see you've got a choice of these ones or those ones, and you've got a Model 3, always go for those ones. Older Teslas like the Model S's, you have to go for those ones anyway. The guy in that red Tesla over there, for people who still have range anxiety, having range anxiety if you're not in a Tesla is legitimate. But if you have a Tesla, there's no point. That guy is just on his way from Portugal to Paris. It's a good 1,000 miles. And he's in a Tesla Model 3 long range, like we are. So it's just not an issue. And that was a very quick charge. Oh look, he's got a, this is Comet. That's a special modified Tesla. Yeah, 90%. We went from 15 to 90% in half an hour. We've got 94% now, and we're on the next leg. 143 miles to our next charger with 30% battery left. That's loads. So 2 hours, we'll do it in less than that. This is quite a boring bit now, it's just going to be flat desert for a bit. El Montico Urbanización. Okay.
Motel, motel.
There's 3 white Teslas.
And then we're going to watch that light. Yay! The car is actually charged up from about 15% to 100%, faster than we thought. We haven't finished lunch yet, but I've got to move it off the supercharger because otherwise it start getting late fees effectively. It's never happened to me before, but if you leave a car plugged into a supercharger, when it gets to full charge and you don't take it off, they start charging you per minute that you're blocking the charger from other people. I mean, it's not very busy. In fact, I'm the only one there, so I don't think I'll get any charges, but yeah, that was quick. Especially as it's an older charger, just a 150 kilowatt one. Portugal sign. Woohoo! Portugal, we made it!
We made it! Made it to Portugal!
There we go.
There they are. Down at the bottom of the car park. So no shopping here.
Nope. But we could go to the spa.
But there's a bar.
I thought you said a spa.
I
Oh,
did
look.
say spa.
Hey, there's a Model X with its doors open.
Love it. Oh, is that a little dog?
Look at Model X.
Hang on a second.
I want one of those so much. A Model X,
I'm
not a
gonna
dog.
film it.
They're not on the road anymore.
No. We're in the woods.
We're off-road.
Park.
We made it! We actually made it now.